Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is in continuation of my last one. I did the AM routine. Now this is the nighttime routine for fall of 2022. The kids have been back to school for a couple weeks now, so we're fully into the swing of things, so I feel more comfortable sharing the routines. And the first thing we do is come in the door, put the backpacks, shoes, all of that away, and the kids will bring all their lunch boxes and water bottles into the kitchen. I don't like to put them in the dishwasher just because they are plastic and they can, they can warp, and I hate that. So I will start a sink and have the kids put their water bottles in there, or for Declan, I'll do it myself just to make sure he doesn't splash water all over the kitchen. I mean, he's 6. They do weird stuff like that, but Brianna, usually she'll handle this part herself. And then I will clear out their lunch boxes for them just to make sure they get cleaned down. I tend to wipe them with an antibacterial wipe. I will put the ice packs back in the freezer so they're good for another day, and take any trash or notes that I put in their lunchbox and throw those away. On this particular day, we couldn't really do anything entertaining outside, so the kids are on their electronics to play for a little while. We're gonna throw the ball with the dog and just hang out because it was a very rainy, nasty day. And while they're doing all that, I will go ahead and work on whatever laundry I started earlier in the day. I had to wash all the throw blankets because the puppy got stuff all over them. And then I did start a load of clothes after those. And I will get all of that moved to the dryer. I'm not gonna do another load on this particular day because I only had about half a load's worth. So I'm just gonna save that for tomorrow. Get all of these clothes in the dryer so the kids have school clothes for the rest of the week, and put all these throw blankets back where they belong. I love having throw blankets on the couch. It's like it's a cozy feeling, and we don't really need them here. It's still very hot, but in the evenings, it's been very rainy lately here, so it is nice to have the blankets just to curl up with on the couch, and I love to have one on my bed no matter what. We have the fan on, the house is freezing, and I love it when it's cold to sleep with, but I have plenty of blankets, so I'm warm but kind of cold at the same time. I don't know if anybody else is like that. I'm just kind of weird, I guess. And then I will move into doing dinner. Tonight's dinner is just an easy chicken fried rice. This rice cooker I've shared with you guys, it is definitely on its last leg. If you can recommend a rice cooker down below, I would definitely appreciate it. This one came from Aldi, and it's not gonna last too much longer. But I'm gonna get the rice started because it takes about 20 minutes in this cooker, and then I will cook all of the rest of it. It's super easy if you've never made chicken fried rice at home. You can also do pre-cooked chicken, like a rotisserie chicken, and chop it up, or take baked chicken from the night before. It's really easy, and I use green onions now. I used to use like a white onion or a Vidalia onion, but I realized it takes longer if I cook it that way, and it makes the onion more potent in the dish, and my kids don't like that. So I will cook inside the wok, I will make the chicken, and I will throw mostly the white and the light green part of some green onions in there, and it's just fantastic that way. And a few of the extra green, like the dark green parts on top. It's just so good. And the reason the chicken looks like that and it's that color, I've mentioned the teriyaki sauce from Aldi that I get. I marinated the chicken for like an hour in that. So good. And I do like to cook my egg in a separate pan. It just cooks easier. I did a beef teriyaki recipe on here months ago, and it cooks the egg separate first, and it just made it a whole difference. I don't understand how it works, but it was just better to cook it separately. I do frozen peas and carrots as well, just to make it easier. I've used canned before because it was all I had on hand, but it does squish, like the texture is different. So I prefer not to do that. And if I can, I like to put my dinners in nice little serving bowls that can go over to the table, because I don't want the tinies grabbing any pots or pans that were hot. So I will put into serving dishes if I can. Dinner is not always like this. Some nights it's chaos, some nights it's just easy flowing. It really depends on what I'm making. Declan and Gwen, they'll get up and they'll run around if it's something I'm making that they don't enjoy. Aiden, as you can see, it took him a few extra minutes to come out. My husband was doing something. But our dinner, we try to eat at the table as a family, have some conversations of how the day went. But not every day goes like this. Some days my husband's late for work. It all just depends. After dinner, I will take whatever's left over and put it in the fridge. Some days we have leftovers, some days we don't. These are not something that I can save for, like, we'll have a leftover night on Wednesdays. We don't ever have that many leftovers. So my husband and or I will eat any of the leftovers for lunches. That's why I don't actually meal prep. You never see that. That's mostly why, because we have just a little bit of leftovers from dinner each night. Cleaning the kitchen after dinner, I prefer to load as much into the dishwasher as I can and then hand wash. I will literally give myself 15, maybe 20 minutes to clean this kitchen, and what's left is left. I do not stress myself out at all if the kitchen is not clean. I will handle it the next morning or later at night. I don't want to be doing the entire kitchen, taking forever and taking that time away from my kids when I could be spending it with them before they go to bed at night. On this particular night, it looks like there's a lot on this counter for hand washing, but it really wasn't, and I did manage to do my little 15-minute window of getting the dishes done, so that way I was able to move on and play with the kids for a little while before we move into the next thing, which is bath time. Gwen is obsessed with bubble baths and toys still, and I have this little one from Bath & Body Works. It is a beautiful scent for Halloween, and she currently loves it, and she likes to have the water colored, and so does Declan. We're almost out of these drops. Actually, I need to get more. So I did a Halloween bath tonight, made her water orange, and then she has all the Halloween ducks from the dollar section of Target. They are so cute. She loves them so much. Mako, however, when I was done with her bath and I'm fishing out all of her toys, this is what he does to me. If I don't close the bathroom door to close him out, he will get right in the tub and think that it's his turn, and he loves the water. You guys have seen it. It is a struggle every time we bathe the kids, and I will get him out, I will drain the tub, and he will jump back in 3, 4, 5 times. You go to get a towel to try and dry him off, he jumps back in the tub. He thinks it's the greatest thing. I don't understand what goes through this crazy dog's head, but he is a riot at bath time. I will typically bathe the girls. My husband will handle Declan, and the older boys handle themselves. Brianna actually handles herself too most of the time. But I will brush both of the girls' hair, especially Gwen. I have to be careful with her curls because they will get tangled really fast if I don't brush them after her bath or her shower. And then it's time to feed the dogs. If you guys watch the morning routine, you've seen they've both gotten really picky here lately. They will wait until the food is down and the water bowl has to be down, but not just a water bowl. They want the water from the fridge that's already cold, and they want ice in it. Like, you'll see them standing here watching my husband, making sure that he puts the bowls down, and they have to have the ice in them. Now see Mako, he'll drink the water and he'll go for the food, and Hunter, he's walking right over there ready to go. I don't know what it is, but they will not touch their food bowls until they have ice water as well. On rainy days, I do open the curtains. I love to have them, but at night I will close the curtains, fix the throw pillows, fix the throw blankets if the kids or the dog mess them up, and we will sit in here and watch TV, or if I'm doing any extra cleaning, I'll still have the TV on. So I do like to have a candle for the scent and for the ambiance. It's just something I enjoy. I like to close my sliding glass door curtains and wipe down the dining room table. This is typically Brianna's chore, but she had extra things that she had to do school related, so I handled this for her so she didn't have to worry about it. And Declan, he was having trouble with one of his Mario games, so I had to pause and help him with that too. Then we go on to bedtime reading. Both of my little ones are obsessed with anything fall or Halloween right now. So Gwen, she has this little flip book. I found it at Marshall's. She had to have it, and it's adorable. It's got little books, like little doors all over this book. She enjoyed it. Declan, he prefers to read to me now. So my husband or myself, when we put him to bed, we pick a book that we know he can handle, and he will read it to us. He gets so excited just seeing his face as he's actually reading now. It is absolutely adorable. Once all of the little ones are in bed, I will go back through the house if there's anything else I want to get done. If I want to put the dishes away, put all the stuff off my counters, wipe down the counters, that's when I will go ahead and do that after they are asleep, so I'm not losing that time with them like I talked about earlier. So right now that's all I'm doing is putting all the hand wash stuff away, wiping down my countertops because I don't like them to be sticky, and I do make sure to wipe down my countertops, if not once a day, more than once a day, because we do let the cat on the countertops, and it's just one of my things. I like to make sure they're clean. I will set out all of the water bottles, lunch boxes, Declan's snack, anything non-perishable the night before school, so that way it's less work for me in the morning. I'm not running around trying to find all these things. It just makes the mornings so much easier around our house if I take this extra step at night. I will then walk around the house, turn off any decorations that I have, blow out any candles that I did light at that point, and just make sure that all of it is fully dark. And I love to have a water cup next to my bed. I found this Stitch cup. If you know me, you know that I am absolutely obsessed with that cup. It is so cute. And I will take that into my room with me. I do have a candle on my dresser, and I will put on something on the TV in my room that either my husband and I are gonna watch, or if he's got work to do on his computer, I will put on something for myself while I'm sitting around and either working on my computer, or I will be folding laundry, or one of those little tasks that I can do in my room. I will go ahead and put on my jammies and take off my jewelry and get comfortable before I go into any of the work I do in my bedroom at night. I have this little tree right here for my jewelry. Gwen used to mess with it. She doesn't mess with it anymore, luckily, so I can actually keep it there now. And I will remove any of my makeup, do any of the face wash or masks or anything I've got for that night. I will go ahead and do that with my moisturizer, eye cream, whatever I've got going on that night. And of course, my husband had to interject, so I almost put my moisturizer on his face. It was just fun. And then we'll go back into my room, and this is when I will either pull out my laptop and start to work. I'll edit a video or anything I need to do along those lines, or if I've got laundry to fold, this is when I'll do it while I watch my movie, TV show, whatever's going on. Tonight I did put on Halloween Town because the whole video is very fall and Halloween-y themed, and I just kind of wanted to roll with that. But thank you guys so much for watching this one. I hope you enjoyed getting a glimpse of what it's like as a family of 7 on a fall weeknight. If you did, don't forget to give this one a thumbs up. Subscribe for more videos like this one or anything cleaning, motherhood, fun holiday stuff, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.